Find the value of v given that v is an element of integer. Step 1 is to perform cubic expansion of each expression. For simplicity, the cube of the sum of 52 and the product of 6 and the square root of 43 equals the sum of 382096 and product of 57,960 and the square root of 43. Also, the square of the difference between 52 and the product of 6 and the square root of 43 equals the difference between 382096 and the product of 57,960 and the square root of 43. Notice that the expanded form of the expression is the same except in signs. Step 2 is to perform square root simplification. Join the two expressions of v except in signs and leave the summation notation as shown on the screen. Then equate to the sum of square root of a and the square root of b as shown on the screen. This is for the purpose of comparison. Take the positive equation and square it. We have that the sum of a and b and the product of 2 and the square root of a and b equals the sum of 382096 and the product of 57,960 and the square root of 43. Compare terms. It means that the sum of a and b equals 382096. We call it equation 1. Also, the product of 2 and the square root of a and b equals the product of 57,960 and square root of 43. We call it equation 2. Square equation 2. The product of 4 and b times a equals the product of the square of 57,960 and 43. Recall equation A and put into equation 1 to form quadratic equation in variable b. Then simplify. This implies that 4 times the square of b minus 152, 8384 times b plus the product of the square of 57960 and 43 equals to 0. Use quadratic equation formula. We obtained a numerical value for b as shown on the screen. It signifies that, after simplification, that b equals 210,700 or 171396. When b equals 210,700, put it into a, simplify, and we have that a equals 171,396. Thus, the set of solution A and B equals 2171396 and 210700. Also, when B equals 171396, put it into equation A. And we have that A equals to 210700. The set of solution A and B equals 210,700 and 171,396. The same result will be obtained if we solve for the difference of the square a and square b. Thus, a must be greater than b for the result to be true. Hence, we obtained numerical values for the sum and difference of the square of a and the square of b as shown on the screen. Substitute the obtained values in the equation of v and simplify. We have that v equals the product of 2 and the square root of 210700, which finally simplified to the product of 140 and the square root 43. Therefore, v equals the product of 140 and the square root of 43.